Hi everybody, it's Bert Coates with NWPIA. Today we're going to go over some of the equipment that we have. I think one of the most important things that we have to help us do investigations is the van, or better known as the Paranormal Mobile Command Center. It can be used in places where there's no electricity, or if it's a small investigation, two investigators could sit inside here while monitoring the DVR and the camera. So we're going to start with the EMF detectors that we have. We have the digital one, which is usually seen on a lot of TV shows today. It's just your average EMF digital readout detector. We also have one that blinks and makes a whole bunch of noise. Primarily they both do the same thing. This is more visual than anything else. So where there's not a lot of light, you could see it and hear it a little bit better. We also have recorders. Now these are really important. The Olympus is probably one of the best brands that we use at NWPIA. And it records left and right channel in stereo, so very important. We have the IR lights. We also have on the cameras a extra light, and it's just to add to the IR lights for some more ambient lighting. One of the cameras that we use on occasion is this flip. It's about a $150 camera. It's the high definition camera, even though it can't see in the dark, and that's where this little thing comes in. The flip can be used you know, in an area where you need to capture quick video. It doesn't work well with the IR lights. It doesn't have the ability to see IR, but still at the same time, used with some sort of light source, this little camera does wonders. We also use on occasion the old school Sony, probably the first Handycam that ever came out. That's recording this right now is the high definition SR11 from Sony. You'll find that most of the equipment we have is Sony because of the night shot capability. The professional camera that we use is the Sony 1000U. I think by far one of the most useful tools that we have is the old pen and paper. Anything that happens can be documented, especially when you're inside the van and you're watching the cameras on the computer system that we have. But we also have flashlights, and of course high-end stream light. We have the Coleman, which is one of my most favorite, the Coleman flashlight that actually changes to red. You got red, you got blue, and then you have the bright light. About a $30 flashlight, but it's well worth it. And then we have the UV light. Like I said, we use the computer system that's inside the van. It's one of the more important things that we have. The computer's, of course, hooked up to a flat screen monitor. All these expensive tools aside, I think that the most valuable thing that NWPIA carries is an open mind. And without it, these would be completely useless.